Ladies and gentlemen, we're continuing our discussion here at Sonny Barger's home, Aziz's home in Black Canyon City, Arizona. And now we've moved out to the deck, and joining us today is the director of the film Dead and Heartbeats, Jeff Santo. Jeff?
Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Brother,
good to be here.
This is great. You have worked with Sonny and Jeff Black to put together a tremendous film that represents the biker community. And I have to be honest with you, when we first come out here and made the drive out here, we thought, another biker show. You know, another biker show. But I was pleasantly surprised to see the accurate representation of the true biker community that you've been able to pull to the table there. How were you able to do that?
Yeah, a lot of people say that they're like, I didn't expect it to be like this. And, a lot of times, independent films, you don't expect it to be much, but this is my 5th film. And yeah, this film's a lot deeper than most people would expect.
It is.
Because we follow two of the motorcycle club members, the ex-president Patch Kincaid, and also the Sergeant Arms Angela Timmons. So you get their perspective of what's going on in their worlds. And really, at the end, these two come together, and it's really it defines what being a motorcycle club member means at the end of this movie. It really does.
You have brought reality and authenticity to a film and to a lifestyle that so many times Hollywood cheapens and betrays and misrepresents in a negative way. And you've shown some integrity, some honor, and respect that these individuals have, not only each other, but for other individuals. Now, you worked real close with Sonny on this. How did y'all get this teamwork going? I mean, that has to be a wealth of information there.
Yeah, this is really Sonny Barger's movie. I mean, everyone came forward because of Sonny. You know, he put a call out there to all the motorcycle clubs here in Arizona, and also in California. People came from everywhere and made this happen for Sonny. And gave everything, really, and made it authentic. We shot in real clubhouses. You know, so every clubhouse in this movie is authentic.
Nobody would have access to that without Sonny.
No.
That would be a good way to get killed by doing something like that.
You know,
we're going to come in here and shoot film. Oh, you think so? And you shoot the film of carrying your body out. But
the respect factor was very high in this film, and I told the crew that, you know, this is their world. They're opening their doors to us, and let's make Sonny proud. And I hope we did that. And it really started from the top there, and I just wanted to make sure that we got everything done that we needed to get done. Sonny came to me, said, can we make this film happen? What do you think about adapting my book, my novel, Dead in 5 Heartbeats? And I said, yeah, let's give it a try. And we raised the money ourselves. We put in our own money. And so this was 100% truly an independent film on every level possible.
you were able to bring in other clubs, and Sonny was able to bring all these people together. And that's an amazing feat, to bring all the different lifestyles together, to work together collectively. And all of them were writers. You didn't go to Hollywood and just, check off the Actors Guild, okay, we want this. You recruited real bikers for this. I mean, real life bikers. And your lead character, Patch Kincaid, Jeff Black, is an actual motorcycle rider himself. That kind of authenticity brings legitimate reputation and respect to what you're doing. Phenomenal.
Yeah, this film, Hollywood couldn't make this film.
No,
First of all, there's
no.
the unions, the
Yeah.
insurance policies, they couldn't get something like this off the ground. I mean, they put stunt riders on their bikes.
Mm-hmm.
All the riders in this film, it's authentic. It's what you see out there is happening. We didn't have any stunt guys getting on the bikes. We went out there and just got on the freeways and did it and shot it. And that brought so much to the film. To say that everything about this film in the motorcycle culture is authentic really speaks for what this movie's about. And really the acting too. There's about, like Sonny said, there's about 7 true actors in this film, and they're all friends of mine. I didn't want to bring someone in who I didn't know, because you bring someone that thinks they're above everyone else, we're going to have a problem in this environment, because this was their world and the club's world. So to me, I worked with a lot of the club members. We'd go to their clubs to work on the scenes. Patch and I would go out there, to go to their homes. You know, Chico and I worked on his scenes for about a good month before we started. So there's a lot of preparation that went into this film too.
One of the things that I noticed in all the clips that I've seen up to this point before we actually saw that is if one of the biker guys had a suggestion, you were all ears. I mean, you would actually listen to them and be concerned and say, that's the way it's happening. And you would listen to what they would have to say, and then you wound up doing it their way.
Had to. I mean, you had to make sure that they were comfortable. If they weren't, then you would see that you know, you would see the awkwardness on screen. So they had to be comfortable in what they were saying. If they didn't feel it was authentic, then it wasn't authentic. You know, and even with Sonny, I would go over some of the scenes with Sonny before we were still working on the ending, and I had to make sure with Sonny, is this ending going to work? Is this going to be legitimate? Are we going to be able to pull it off with our budget? And so we made a lot of changes to the end from the book because the book was a lot bigger in scope. So we had to really downsize everything for the budget, and at the same time make it authentic how we were downsizing it.
Well, you've accomplished that. And you're going to be in 15 cities across the United States, selective cities first. We want to encourage everybody to come out. If it's a city close to you, find out where it's going to happen. It'll be in all the bike magazines. It'll be all over the web. Check out deadin5heartbeats.com. You get all the local scoop, all the information there. We'll keep you posted on everything that we get from them to keep you in the loop of what's happening. Because this is a film that brings, and the guy who heads this project up, Sonny, I mean, you can't get any more authentic in this realm than this gentleman.
No, and
the iconic Sonny?
At all. It's been great. I mean, that's how this film got made, because of him. And, you know, when we're distributing it too, a lot of the festivals have been scared of this film. They don't want to take us on. They think that 500 motorcycle club riders are going to come in and infiltrate the festival. So, you know, it's really independent on every level that we have to put it out there independently, because a lot of people are afraid to embrace us, which is so wrong.
Yeah, don't be afraid of that.
Yeah, you can't.
I've seen it. I've watched it. Don't be afraid of it. If 500 of these guys show up, it'd be the best thing that ever happened to your business.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they can follow us also on our Facebook pages, Dead in 5 Heartbeats, on our Facebook page. Also, Sonny Barger's Facebook page. He has over 50,000 followers. We have almost 13,000 followers now. And we're going to be in 15 cities, starting in Arizona, then Sacramento. So follow us on there. We will post the cities. The lead character, Patch Kincaid, will be out there. Jeff Black will be with me in every city. And Sonny's going to make an appearance at some select cities.
Outstanding. All of those are events that you're going to want to be at. We're not going to disclose all of them right now. The information that you got to stay tuned for. But stay tuned and find out what's happening. But all things aside, all BS aside, what you've been able to do to portray the lifestyle, the true biker lifestyle, to bikers who've been longing and starving to death for something that's actually real, you've been able to accomplish. And ladies and gentlemen, make time to watch this film. If it comes anywhere in driving distance or flying distance of where you are, get on a plane, get in your car, your truck, and your bike, and everybody go. And for all you promoters out there who are afraid that 500 guys are going to show up on a bike, you know, that'd be the best thing that ever happened, because these guys are great, they're lovable people, they're full of respect and dignity and honor, and you have the greatest time in the world with them. So come out, see the film, follow them on Facebook. Everybody's got Facebook that's on their phones, their iPads, and all this other kind of stuff. They got on GPS systems on motorcycles by now, for Christ's sake. Never understood that one, but how can you talk on Facebook going down the highway at 75 miles an hour? But they seem to do it. Jeff, putting all this together, what was the hardest thing for you, real quick?
Well, yeah, there's so much of it was difficult, but it was to make sure that it came off authentic, that I was allowed into this lifestyle, into this world, that I didn't screw it up, you know. And I want to make sure that every way along this journey, that, you know, I was getting advice from the real guys and Sonny, so that I didn't do something wrong that wasn't authentic. And that, to me, I just was making sure that I didn't screw it up, that I let the right people tell this story, and made sure it got done that way.
You've done it. You've done an outstanding job. The film is done. It's in the can, so to speak. It's ready to be shown. deadin5heartbeats.com. Anything else you want to tell us about the film?
I just want to say this film, it's an authentic voice. I mean, it's Sonny Barger's voice throughout the whole film. The narration, the lead character, just speaks from Sonny, and you'll never get that out of a film, ever. I mean, This is unique in every way of how we made it, who participated in it, and it's going to be unique on how we get it out there too.
It's an incredible feat that you've been able to pull off, and Sonny's the only man on the planet that I know that can pull all these resources together and make this happen without a bloodbath, so to speak. But he did it in a way that brought dignity and showed the respect that everybody has for each other in the clubs. And you've done a good job putting that on film. It's one thing to talk about it and have it out here, but to be able to capture that and capture those moments in time on film really speaks highly of your ability as a director to bring that reality to the big screen. And when you see it, ladies and gentlemen, on a big screen, you're really going to love this show. I'm not a movie critic, but I know a good bike show when I see it, and this is a good one. I've seen a lot of not so good bike shows, but this one is really worth the time, no matter what the admission cost is. I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be worth that time to see it, because this show is one of the biker shows that we've been craving for years and years and years to make it happen. Jeff, it's just really an honor to be able to sit here and talk to you. We could spend all day doing this.
I do want to say one more thing that just put out there for everyone, in the motorcycle culture. Please help us out. We are independent. We need your help. This is what's going to make the film successful. Everyone getting behind it.
You got to see the movie. When you go, there'll be all kinds of cool gear. We don't have it out here right now. Jeff's got some of it on. He's got the hat on. You got that. They got t-shirts. They got ladies apparel. All kinds of real cool gear. Some beanies. We've already showed you some other clips. We'll put those in there. There's merchandise that you can buy. Support the film, because you're supporting a group of people who believe in the lifestyle and supporting the lifestyle, and that's really a cool thing. It really is a cool thing. Brother,
thanks for having us, Jimmy. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us today on Two Wheel Thunder TV, and we will keep you posted on everything that we find out about what's happening, except the plot line of the show. Thanks for joining us today.